And we're off. UB Point Grey Thunder will start with the ball. The prop takes it up. Good strong carry to start us off, to start them off. Oh, and a silly knock on here. Warriors got the ball. Luke. And we will go back to the knock on here. Scrum down, Warriors ball. Warriors got fantastic field position to start off the game. 20 meters out, scrum down. Sorry, Warriors do. Number 6, Roger Coro, lining up his first receiver. Oh, he has a quick scoot up the middle. He's catching them off guard. Ben Wilson with the quick scoot there. Get him just on the try line. Second tackle here. Flat pass. Oh, big stick. Oh, the offload. Driving him back though. Held in the tackle. Number 6, Roger, steps one player. Chop down. Alicia with the carry there. Roger with the kick, cross field. It's a lovely kick. Oh, but it's knocked on by Warriors. Quick scoop by the captain, Sam Hughes. And some big contact there. They'll switch back inside. He's keeping driving. Oh, are they driving him out? But he keeps it in. And move it one. Let's see here. Big strong carry. And last tackle here for Point Grey Thunder. Nice hanging ball. Oh, and we have offside. Warriors penalty, about 30 yards into their own half. Kicking for touch. He gets it almost 10 yards into the Point Grey Thunder half. That was number 1, Hayden Turner. Kick for touch there. Luke takes the carry up. Good strong carry. Quick scoot there by the Warriors. Oh, flat pass. Oh, and just unlucky there. There was a one-on-one tackle, but second man joined in. Warriors go quick here. 20 meters out. Out the back. Hits number one. Draw and pass. Oh, he steps one player. And he's in. Scores in the corner. The score, I believe, by Merika Macdali. Great start for the Warriors. Up 4-0 with the conversion to come. Hayden Turner taking it, but it's right on the touchline. It's a decent kick, but just wide across the mouth of the uprights. A wobbling kick there coming in. Oh, an unforced knock. Unfortunate. Great field position now for the Point Grey Thunder. And it looks like my day is just about done commentating. We have our regular man, Josh, coming in. Thank God for that. It's been very enjoyable. But I will hand it over here to Josh to take over for the second semi-final.
Thank you very much to my commentator there, Stephen Lenahan. Make sure he doesn't step back and fall off this high platform here as we see Smith take it up for the 20. Ooh, just holding on to it there, the Point Grey Thunder. Oh, and it's a perfect knock on there by Nick Frost, unfortunately. But Valley now with the ball with Murphy. Gives it to Johnny Massey. Johnny Massey takes up a good... Oh, he's trying to rip the ball, but he doesn't get it. Try to break free, and he gets the offload to Scanlon. Scanlon inside to... looks like Amigo there, Mackel. And Valley are about 35 metres out of their own line to Motion. Oh, nice. Deep hit up there by Motion. Scanlon out of dummy half, gives it to Archer. Archer, decent tackle by the captain there, picked up and dropped and pushed on his back. He's not happy there. Hughes with a nice dumping tackle. There's the two little men go at it, head on head. Two little men, just very angry little men there, going at each other, not liking the tackle. Anger in the tackle, and then angered with being tackled there for Archer. So we're going to have a scrum here, and it's going to be Point Grey Thunder's feet. As Point Grey taken now to Smith. Smith, the long ball, gives it back into Smith. Smith looking again the outside of the centre. He's coming out now. Gives to the winger, JJ Colton. Colton away. Colton away. Can he get him inside onto... Oh, I can't see that from there. But it looks like a beautiful little pass on the inside. And Yash going to call it back for a forward pass there for a scrum. And it's going to be Valley's ball. Gives it to Karoy. Karoy back on the inside to Ilya. Ilya now. Tackled about 40 metres out from the Point Grey Thunder line, and has had another mishap there. You're looking around like he doesn't even know what Yash is talking about, but he's called it up for a little knock on there by Ilya. And disappointing by, sorry, not Ilya, sorry, it was Delay. Marika Delay. Or Mac as he likes to go by. Mac El Amigo is his AKA. Fed now by the 6, which is Leskew. Leskew now feeds it in the back. Sam Hughes to Smith. Smith looking at shapes to go, but he doesn't find anywhere to move. Michael Smith now to play the ball. 3 in the tackle. 4 points to 0 now by the Warriors as the big number 12, Carson. He's a very tall lad, that Carson there. Point Grey Thunder's could he be about 6'1", 6'2", maybe even 6'3". Here he goes now. Gives him the outside, looking to step. He slipped over. Can't get that ball away though. Nice little run there by the 20, Jubenville. Has a bit of a run in with Kempton. Smith now shapes, looks for the opportunity, but nowhere to run there by the Warriors. Tap now with the not a very big kickoff, but it was a nice, decent run by. What's that number there? Oh, there was a knock on there by Point Grey Thunder. Yeah, it was a decent run by Turner, and now making a move to this scrum. Not a bad start by both. It's pretty even Stevens with only a 4-point gap here. Valley Warriors got their full strength out today, which is good to know. And here they go. Fed there. Kempton off the back. Gives it to Croy. Croy now looks to Delia. Delia taken by Hayes. Dranamasi now. Looking for the offload, gets it to Kempton. Kempton's away now, looks to get over the halfway. Gives it to Motion. That's Motion there we go. Short now to Tarotha. Tarotha now takes up the decent hit up, and he's taken hard by number 12, Carson. As they look, Scanlon looks to Murphy. Murphy now, he's taken quite high, but that was Carson chasing out. He's a big lad. He wasn't going to miss him. Croy gives it to Turner. Turner now looks to shape, gives it a short ball to Croy again. Long ball out to Nui. Nui steps one, looking up the middle now, looking for an opportunity. Nui, he's just been stripped the ball. Couldn't hold on to that ball there, but unlucky by Valley, and Point Grey Thunder pick it up with JJ Colton with a takeoff here. And he's taken about 30 metres out from the Point Grey Thunder line. Hughes. Short now to Botchar. Botchar, taking a nice hit, and is he looking for Delia, and Scallon over the top as Delia's looking. Hughes down the blind side. A solid contact there on the 13 there by Hayes. And then Turner still having a go here, as they have lots of anger out there so far. Beautiful Delia chasing across, makes the tackle on Smith. Plays the ball now. Hughes gives it to the 5'8". Then he gives it out to the outside centre and to JJ Colton. And it's going to be offside by Valley, not getting back on side for that 10. Just a tough line given there by the Valley Warriors. The They really spread the ball, Point Grey Thunder, which is great to see. A lot of space either side of the field here. As this is a traditional rugby union field down here at Burnaby Lake Sports Complex, which means you get about an extra 4 to 5 metres on either side. So there is a lot of space for the teams to play some rugby league at this field. And beautiful attacking set now coming up for Point Grey Thunder. Hughes shapes to give the outside, but he doesn't give it. Oh, and he's been taken late and heavy by that. Oh, he's dropped it though, Murphy. Murphy taken by Smith. Nothing said about the late shot on Hughes, but it's fine. Dranamasi now from dummy half. Dummy goes himself, looks to shape himself, but they're chasing him out. Still beats 4, and he's taken hard around their head and taken down by Carson and Hughes. Dranamasi now on to Mitchell. Mitchell takes a strong hit up and he's taken hard. Up to the 50 now. Kempton gives it to Motion. And Motion gets to the 40. 40 metres out now. Valley Warriors on the attack. Karoy. Short, looking to the back into the deep. Lots of space there. There's no one there. And then the fullback has to cover. Picks it up, goes himself, dummies, and beats D'Elia. Beats Archer as well, and he's away. Short to Frost. Short again. It gives another short ball, but no, it's been called forward by Yash. Frost then gave a short ball to Hayes, and Hayes was away. There was no one behind him after that. Beautiful work by the fullback. I believe it might be Powell. Yeah, Cooper Powell there at fullback. What a player. Makes his move by looking both ways and just looking to get a nice little run on. Here comes Warriors now. Tarotha straight out of the back of the scrum. Takes a good hit up, still going to Rother. They finally bring him down about 20 metres out. Delay steps off his inside to go. Can't get away there, or is his? Oh, that's a penalty there. Yeah, he can't actually touch the marker involved in playing the ball, and in the person playing the ball by the markers, and the markers there just took that step and brought him to the ground, which you can't do. Quick tap taken by the Valley Warriors. And Tarotha now comes out of dummy half, looking for no way through there. Plays the ball. Scanlon gives a short ball on the inside. Oh, whoa! I don't know what the call is here, but he's been hit really low, lifted high, and looks like Yash is going to maybe call in his touch judges and get a report on that. I think he is. It looked to me that he hit him really low over his head, and he could have even easily landed on his head. If anything's to go by from the last time a tackle was that low, that should be a penalty. Well, it looks like there's nothing going to be given here, and Yash is just going to pull down a scrum. Smith now looks to shape, but goes himself. Hughes picks it up, gives it on to the big guy, and that is number 5, Turner. Botchar now, and a strong run by Botchar, taken over the top by Murphy from the Warriors. And they're going to hold up the play back here. It looks like someone, Valley Warriors, is injured in the background. Going to check him out. So we hold up the play. 4 points to 0, Valley Warriors, leading the Point Grey Thunder as they make a few substitutions. And it looks like it's going to be drinks break. And we'll be back to you after this. And we're back with the second 20 minute of this first half. 4 points to nil by the Valley Warriors as the substitute player there comes on. The Botcher takes a big hit. He's away, Botcher. He's beat about 4. Makes good movements and gets the offload. Well played by Botcher as the O'Flaherty takes the ball up there in number 19. Last tackle now, Hughes gives it to Smith. Smith having a look. He kicks it deep into the back corner. Archer under it, knocks it back. It plays on. Archer looks and then tries to get an offload, but no. He's taken by by Hayes. Newey. He's away, Newey. Still having a look. Tries to palm off him, but can't beat him. Delay. Great meters by Delay. Looking to step up to play that ball. Does so. Scanlon gives it to... Oh, he's hit hard. Law. Nice shot by the 16 there. Hitchborn and Botchar. Shapes. Marshall. Marshall looking to shape, and he's taken again by Hitchborn. And they've made it out to their 40 on the 5th tackle. Goes to play the ball. Scanlon. Gives it to Newey. Newey looks, shapes, kicks it straight to Powell, and Powell's going to take it on the 30-metre line. Powell shapes to his blooming. Oh, what a horrible pass. Probably the worst pass I've ever seen given, coming from the fullback to the winger. Wow. Horrible rugby league. Yeah, that's quite a let-off there for the Valley Warriors. And it's going to give him an easy start from the 30-metre line. It's a bit tough because Powell actually has enough good attacking prowess to go himself, but he chose to try and give it to his winger. Off the back, Marshall gives it to Croy. Croy short to Tarotha, but Tarotha can't get through there. Oh, it looks like it's popped out, and it's going to be a penalty for a strip. Wow, he stripped it. Kicks it out. They're going to start for about 20 metres out here. And it's Mitchell. Mitchell comes across the line, but they take him and bring him down. Well played by the number 19, O'Flaherty. As Murphy takes a hit up there. Scanlon looking, shapes to go his right. Marshall beats 2, spins off the 2nd, the 3rd. Looking to get off now. He's still trying to get... He's all over him. He's not going to let him up. Finally does. Scanlon. Short to Dranamassi. And Dranamassi is looking now. Oh, wow. What a brilliant move there by Scanlon. Good eyes there. Was that Yes, it was. Jai Scanlon, the captain, having a look. He sees an opportunity to the right-hand side. The marker's looking lazy. They're looking way too out, looking for who is going to get that ball on the wing and the centres and the back line. And in that, Scanlon keeps an eye, short eye looking, and then he makes the move and scores the try right next to the post. Valley Warriors 8 points to nil with a kick to come. Jared Newey now looking to shape to kick. Bring this lead by 10 points. Not much wind, it's died down now. It's quite warm here. It's about 27 degrees, 28 degrees. Newey. And he gets it straight through the sticks and takes the lead from 8 points to 10 now. So that's 10 points to nil. Valley Warriors over the Point Grey Thunder. Point Grey now have to look to try and get some points back as they look to kick off with Sam Hughes. Decent kick across field there. And it stood up for Terother, and Terother beats two. Keeps going, Terother goes to beat the last one, but is brought down by Colton. And also Turner. And Dranamasi now takes a hit up. Turner follows and makes that tackle. Hughes, as always involved. Scanlon shapes right and then looks left to Mitchell. Mitchell now tries to bring it up to the halfway line. Scanlon out to Karoy. Karoy shapes short, gives it to Nui. Nui looking to beat the two. Oh, he could have passed there. He looked for the offload, but he doesn't. And he is taken still just before the halfway line for the Valley Warriors. Gets up and plays the ball. As he has a few words to the number 6 there, Leskew. Just over the halfway line. Short. Wavery pass there, but Croy looks to kick. It's a midfield bomb over to the right-hand side of the field for Warriors. No one's up there, and no one takes it. And it's taken there by Point Grey Thunder, and it's looking like it's going to be a penalty. And it's a penalty for all offside in front of the kicker. In front of the kicker, indeed. Cooper Powell now is going to kick for touch. And nice nudge there. Oh, it's kept in. Wow. It was high. I thought it was going to make it over the sideline easy, but it's kept in. And he's held up by the two. Jonah Massey's going to have a scoot, is he? Oh, he can't get the ball. It's just, oh, that was a horrible mistake. It just comes down to show that when it comes to rugby league, the play the ball is one of the most important parts of the game. You have to be able to play the ball to at least get something started. Scrum now getting set. Point Grey Thunder to feed. Cooper Powell takes him off. Ooh, beats one. He's still got a bit going, but Dranamasi was able to pick up a leg. And Karoy making a move. Smith shapes inside, outside to Hayes. Hayes on the outside of the winger. He's away now. He's on the outside. He's only got the fullback to beat, and fullback wraps him up. What has happened? What's the call there? Looks like the touchdown's given the all clear, and it's a try. Try to number 14, Ben Cameron. Wow. Ben Cameron had two to beat. The fullback took a ball and all tackle, but just couldn't hold him. Was it the fullback? I think it was Jared Nui came across there to make that tackle, but unfortunately couldn't hold him up, and he scores in the corner there for Point Grey Thunder. It was their comeback is on. Hughes shapes to kick. Oh, he's pushed it right, and he'll miss that kick, and so the score remains 10 points to 4. Valley Warriors to restart. And a decent kickoff there by Newey. And it's taken there, and Hitchborn will take it up. And wow, nice hit up by Hitchborn. Plays the ball outside to Hughes, gives it to Colton. And Colton is taken for a second. Short there to Turner. And it's a decent hit up there. Oh, sorry, not Turner, Flaherty. Decent hit up there for Flaherty. Smith shapes, gives it to Botcher in the short ball. Botcher straight through the middle and looks for the offload, gives the offload to Frost. Frost now with a fullback to beat, gives the inside to Hughes, and the captain looks like he's going to go underneath the post, and he does. What a beautiful play by Point Grey Thunder. Wow, back-to-back tries by Point Grey Thunder. That is absolutely fantastic work by the Point Grey Thunder. What a lift as they go straight under the posts. Basically, it was Steve Smith shaped to his outside, gave the short ball then to Botcher. Botcher looking to break the line, which he does often in his games. Breaks the line, looks for the big fella backing up the inside, which is great. Nick Frost backing up on the inside, gives the short ball to Nick Frost, and then Nick Frost finishes with, of course, the captain courageous Sam Hughes, who comes out of nowhere to finish the job, and he does well. Well, Valley now under pressure. 2 tries put on them within 2 minutes. And they've really got to lift and try and do something here. Hughes kicks. And it's straight through the post. And now, all of a sudden, we have a tied football game here, down here at Burnaby Sports Complex, with Valley Warriors 10 tying with the Point Grey Thunder 10. Jared Newey now with the kickoff, and he kicks it straight to the sideline, tries to stop with his foot, but Hitchborn now just, oh my gosh, what a hit up. He just hit up, and Drona Massey was the victim of that strong run. Oh, and it's knocked forward, and Scanlon now picks up the ball. Scanlon short to Drona now. Goes on the inside of where the markers were. Offload to Mitchell. Mitchell now takes the ball up hard, and he's brought back by O'Flaherty and Botcher. And Mitchell to play the ball. Does so. Short to Croy. Croy shapes to throw but doesn't. Takes it to the line. And he's taken there. And worked over by Smith. But Smith is still not happy with the play there. As they have a bit of a rustle. Hazelman drops it forward now, and Botcher picks it up and takes up the big hit up. And it looks like it's going to be taken out for a scrum, is it? I don't know, we're held up here. There's a player down in the far side, so they're going to call up time now. And it looks like they're going to set up for a scrum. And they play the ball out, and they've gone the blind side with... he's come off this... He's away. He's dropped the ball and picked up by Archer. Disappointing. Oh, taken it by Frost, and he's just driven him back and over the top, and he's trying to play the ball, and whoa, what is... Wow, he's just called it there. He's just reversed the penalty. Yash won't have anything to do. Scanlon is disappointed by captain is having a few words to Yash. Very interesting penalty. And it's cooked deep by... So it looks like they're going to call the kick to go out on the 40. And they're going to be tapping it from the 40, and the Valley's... And Frost takes that hit up, and he pushes Kempton out of the way, but he gets up to have another crack at it. Botcher. Bounce off. Oh, there's a lot of mission out there now. Oh, he's not happy with it. He's called it up. Oh, they're looking like going at each other. Oh, not too happy with each other. Still having a go. A bit of argy-bargy in there between Spencer Marshall and Callum Botcher. They're not interested in discussing things. They're interested in throwing him out. Wasn't happy with the way he took offence to a few elbows, and it looks like Yash will call the penalty against Valley Warriors for a couple of elbows to the back of the head of Botcher. And he can't get the ball out, unfortunately, by Smith, and gives it straight to Nui. And Nui now looking to get out of here, and he does so, beats around in the second, gets through, still moving Nui. Well played by... they're all over him now. They're just not giving anything. This game's starting to get a bit niggly, as the boys aren't really happy with each other, which is great to watch. As Croy now kicks towards the sideline. Looking forward to this hit up. Let's see who gets tackled here. As Delia takes it, Delay takes it straight up, makes it to the halfway. Good meters by Delay. And it looks like Law, solid run by Law, and he's lost that ball forward. And oh my gosh, you got to hold on to that ball. That's unforced errors by both teams at the moment. Oh, there's a knock on at the base of the scrum. Wow, it's not even slippery out there. I've got no idea what's going on. Just to get a bit of nerves, I think. It's just not making their move here with the nerves. They're just always holding on to that. Tarother now picks it up, goes himself, makes a good move to beats Leskew, and then looks for the offload, but makes about 10 metres in that run. Picked up by Longman, and he's taken almost over the sideline. Scanlon looking to bring it back in again. Back to Tarother for his second hit up of the set, and he beats round one, and they're still trying to fight him over, and they finally bring him down. Scanlon to Marshall. Marshall skips back inside, looks to make it something, and they're trying to rip it off him, and they can't get it off him. Great play. Oh no, he's knocked it on. And it's just this quick play. The ball out there is not. It's just not letting it happen with that sort of stuff. He's just too many scrums and too many knock-ons. I don't think I've seen a completed set in a while. fed now. Hughes out of the back to Smith. Smith, short ball to gives. Oh, he's almost through. Who is that? Oh, Frost now takes a big hit up. Oh, there's a bit of fun in the back play. Oh, it's just Goss. He's just. Janamasi involved in a fight now. It's gonna. Everybody's running in, and it's just the niggle has got involved, and everybody's involved there. Everybody's still moving in still pushing and shoving now. I don't know what we're going to get from a report by the touch judges here, but there is a touch shot in the field. And I think we called it a half-time now at the game. And the score was a level, 10 points all. And we're back with the kick-off of second half as Hughes takes it up to Janamasi, and Janamasi takes a big hit up, and he moves up to the 38 metres. Scanlon to Tarotha. Tarotha now looking to get away. Doesn't. Tries to move, and he finally gets up there. Tarotha plays the ball. Mitchell gets it and gets over the halfway line. Good run, solid run by Mitchell. Plays it. Marshall, dummies, goes himself, gets him up to the 40. Beautiful run by there, Spencer Marshall. Scanlon to Mitchell for his second hit up of the set. And nice, and gets to his front. They're about 30 metres out from the Point Grey Thunder's line. Newey shapes to kick. And it's a nice bomb right in the midfield, right under the eyes. But Cooper Powell takes a beautiful shot. And he's away, Cooper Powell. Tries to get it, beats through the other, gets around the outside. But Marshall takes him. Wow, what a beautiful return by Cooper Powell. And he looks a bit groggy there. He might have got winded in that last move. And Hughes gives it the short to the inside to Hayes. And Hayes takes it up to the halfway line for Point Grey Thunder. Smith, short now to that runner. Looks like it could be Berry. Berry's on the field and gives him the outside to turn. Picked up. He's lost it. And it's picked up by Karoy there for Valley Warriors. Or is that Janamasi? No, it's Karoy. And Archer gets out of the dummy half with a nice scoot. Gives it to Delay. Delay gets out of there, tries to beat the other, but Turner's holding him now. And pushes him off. It doesn't want anything to do with there. Kempton with a hit up. Holds that ball. He's driven back. The ball goes backwards to Scanlon. And Hazelman takes it up now. Murphy. Decent hit up there by Murphy. And he's looking for the offload, and he can't get the offload. Plays it to Scanlon, to Marshall. Gives it to Tarotha. Tarotha looking. Shapes goes back on the inside. And he's brought down by Pylan's last tackle. 20 metres out. Valley Warriors now. Newey gives a little grubber into the backfield and chased down by Spencer Marshall, but doesn't make the tackle. And Colton just makes it out of their try zone. And Smith makes a nice move. Short on the inside there to the, I think it's Flynn Hayes there, number 13. Smith gives it to Frost. Frost shapes and takes a big hit up, and he's away, Frost. Beaten 4 and finally brought down by Spencer Marshall, and Kempton's over the top. And he won't let him up, and he's held him as much as he could. And unfortunately, we brought themselves a penalty there. And it's kicked and coming right in. Oh. Did it hit the camera? And it hit the camera, so that was a really good move there by Smith. Thank you very much. Solid targeting by Smith. And it looks like Sam Hughes to take the tap. And a big hit up by Turner. And Hughes shapes on the outside. Gives it the thing. They're going down the outside now with Hayes. Hayes with Newey to beat. Gives it back on the inside to number 18, which is Owen Retain. And Owen Retain goes over the field, and he's not happy with the last play there, tackle. But Owen Retain is going to take it under the posts for a try. Well played, Retain. And that takes the Point Grey Thunder to a lead of 4 points. So the scores now are 14 points to 10. Just a really nice play down the left edge there by Hughes. I think he gives it to Hayes, who made a nice break. And Hughes gives it back on the inside to Retain. And Retain with a nice try under the posts. And Hughes finishes the job. And that gives us the score of 16 points to 10. Time to burn it up now. 16 points to 10 to Valley. Sorry, to Point Grey Thunder. As the Valley Warriors are now looking to try and get out of their half with a decent restart. And Nui with a decent restart. And, ooh, nice shot there by Dranamasi. Great tackle. Hughes now looking for a runner. Gives it to Turner. And Turner gets taken, and Marshall tries to make that tackle on the top, but it's all ball and all. He's clutching his throat there. Hit up there by the 22, which is Hopkins. Hughes shapes to go to Turner, doesn't. Gives it to Retain instead. Retain tries to get around the outside of Mitchell. And Mitchell manages to hold on, and it's held up, and so we've got an injury. And it looks like it's Marshall, number 14. Play's been stopped, but it looks like it's going to restart now. Hughes outside to Smith. Smith short, gives it to Frost. Frost with Hazelman to beat, beats him. Full back to beat now. Can he make the tackle? Oh my gosh. He just stormed straight over the top of Jared Newey and then score the points in the left-hand side of the post there. And he's a big guy to stop. One-on-one. You wouldn't want to be in Jared Newey's shoes right then. The big guy, Nick Frost, with a nice hit up. And that all began with just some beautiful moves there by Smith, looking left and right, looking for options. He had Rutain running a good angle. And then Nick Frost, who's been solid all day, just backing up on the inside. And that brings the points now 20 points to 10 with a kick to come for Point Grey Thunder. Hughes now shaping the kick. This is to bring his team up to 22 points to 10. And it looks straight, and it is straight. Beautiful work there by Sam Hughes, captain extraordinaire for the Point Grey Thunder. And perfect work to make it 22 points to 10. Point Grey Thunder over the Valley Warriors. Valley Warriors need to really dig deep here and try and get this game back in their favour. Looking for some players to really step up now. As we set here for our second semi-final. Of course, the winner of this game will go into the grand final next week against the Coastal Cougars, who were successful today, 32 points to 22 over the Vancouver Dragons. Sorry if you haven't watched that game yet. Oh, he's straight through though. Look at his tape there. Delay trying to cover from. Oh, he takes him straight over the line. Yes, he does. What effort by Mac El Amigo. Delay just disappointed with him not being able to take that catch, and he just monsters him over the sideline. Hopefully that lifts Valley Warriors and they get a chance to get up and make a move in this game. As we see a substitution now, Retains off there for Botchar. And Botchar's now moved on with his ripped shirt, probably from the little Donnybrook that he had with fellow Valley Warriors players. You can always imagine the fiery redhead likes to throw them. And Warriors feed the scrum, and Joey Murphy straight out there and takes a big hit up and gets over the 40. Beautiful work by Joey Murphy. And Delay moves in the dummy half, and away he's scooting again. And he's just away, and they just can't hold on to him. He's very hard to tackle. Lightweight, low to the ground, centre of gravity, and just hard to tackle in general. As Tarotha comes out of dummy half, looks to get away, does so. And the boys gets the offload though, Massey now. And taking a high, looks like that way. Yes, it is a high tackle. Was it a high? I'm just not sure about the signal there. Could have been a high tackle and Murphy now takes a big hit up. 22 points to 10 now. The Point Grey Thunder are leading Valley Warriors. Here's a chance for them to try and bring this game back in their favour. Short, Scanlon looking to get away. Does so. Gives it out to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to beat two. Tries to beat the two, but it can't get the way. Can't get that offload. Scanlon looks blindside but goes open. Gives it to Law. Law with a big hit run up. Just loves taking hit ups there, Law, and they're all offside. And easy penalties here for Valley Warriors. They start to build pressure. Here's the best chance they got of the game so far. Nui, short, gives a bad pass though to Kempton. Kempton now will try and run over the two, but he can't. Kempton plays the ball. Nui out of dummy half, looking to go at the middle. And Colton was there to try and bring him down. Johnny Massey now looks to take the dummy half roll. Gives him the outside to Croy. Croy shapes. Short inside. Gives it to Tarotha. Tarotha looks... Can he get over? No, he's just short. Pick, go, and looks like Delay might have got over. Or was it called a double movement? Let's go. It's a knock on. Wow, call from the touchy there. Knock on by Delay. And it's a scrum down with the Point Grey Thunder to feed. Wow. Just looking the wrong option there. I don't think they should have wasted their time by going left or going right. They should have just tried to stay down the middle and then look for the option. You always have to, in rugby league, allow yourself to go wide. And sometimes we just throw it wide just for the sake of it. Gets it out of the dummy half now. Smith looking to break through and try and get the offload, but can't get it off. Sam Hughes demanding the ball to be played quickly. Hughes. Nice hit up there by, can't see the number. Beautiful hit up there by the Jack Bay, that is. Sorry, my bad. Short ball there, Colton looking again. Oh, could have gone forward, but it wasn't caught. Yes, it is now. It was right in front of me, and it looked to go forward, and it was forward. How you doing? Jared Newey there, giving a wave out to the commentating team. He's still having recollections of trying to tackle Nick Frost on the fly. He'll probably have nightmares of that for the rest of his life. But it was a good play by the Point Grey Thunder, but definitely a forward pass. I mean, he was just trying to hold him up a night, but the ball drifted forward. Newey now plays the ball. Wide to Croy. Croy short, gives it both. Dummies both guys. Goes his long. Goes dummies again. Finally gives it to Tarotha. Tarotha's away. Tarotha now down the outside, but he's brought down and flopped over by there. Yeah, exactly. Second man in. And that was what we call a flop in rugby league, if you're not aware of the terms. A flop is when there's no need for that person to come in to help with the tackle, and basically they just flop on the person. So if the person is held and not making any movement, and it looks like that the tackle is completed, then the second or third guy that comes in and just lands on them is called a flop, and that was the penalty for. And it looks like he's okay though. Trother's going to get back up after that. And the penalty goes to Valley Warriors, and looks like Croy will kick for the sideline. And well, it's a small wonky kick. It really didn't get any meters, but at least it went over the sideline. Lots of words being said out there as Law takes a big hit up, and he's taken by Turner as the two big guys come together. Scanlon looking for lazy defence, and he finds it, gives it to Murphy, and Murphy makes a decent hit up. They're about 20 metres out now. Valley, Kempton, short, and he's lifted and driven back. And he's still trying to make up to play the ball. Finally does. Looks like he had a few words to him. Murphy there. Looks to play the ball now. Long ball over the top to Karoy. Karoy shortens, gives it to Delay. Now Shorten goes himself. Callum botched it a bit because he hold him. What a tackle there by the big redhead on the little Mac Amigo. Plays the ball. And yes, they're offside, not standing square. It's just the temptation is too much to get in there and try and get that ball, but you must maintain enough time for them to actually play that ball. And you also have to be square with the marker, as we always talk about in this game. Now to Murphy. Murphy with a massive, massive hit up. Let's see if they can hold their cool here, Valley, and try and get points out of this. Newey. It was a horrible pass from Jai Scanlon, and he's not happy. He just gets up. Just frustration building there by the Valley Warriors. The little niggles here and there. as Mike Hitchborn goes on for Don Carson, the tall player there, the number 12, I believe. And Smith takes a nice hit up. Hughes looks for Frost and gives a short ball on the outside to Cameron, and Cameron is brought down. Hughes short to Frost again with his second hit up, gives an offload there to Bay, and Bay is held as Hughes now. Short inside ball to Cameron, and he's taken by Dranamasi and Kempton. Botcher gives it on to Smith. Smith on the outside to Leskew. Leskew short to Flynn Hayes with a tap on to the winger on 21, and it's been called forward again. Scarwinner was away. He could have been under the posts, but unfortunately he was called back for a Hayes tip on that drifted forward. And that's twice now they've come down this side and unfortunately weren't able to get it away. And Flynn Hayes is letting it all up today. Could be of last night's events, or it could be an actual sickness. All right, we're back with the second part of the quarter. 20 minutes to go in this in the last part of this game here, and Valley Warriors have got the game, and it's 22 points to 10 with Tarotha with a nice scoot out. He's trying to get the ball away. Can he get it away? No, he can't. He makes it 45 metres out from his own line for Valley. Delay comes out of the dummy half. Dummies goes himself and makes it the halfway, and he's taken over the top by the UBC player. Law looking, gets the offload to Scanlon. Hazelman now. And Scanlon gets that ball away to Law again. Law looking to take a few hit-ups, and he's met by Hitchborn. Really good defender up against the big, heavy player of Law. And he gets the ball again. This will be third hit-up again, and away he goes again. Third hit-up of the set. Scanlon, they're about 30 metres out. Let's see what happens now. Scanlon looks to his right, kicks anyway, tries to split, gives it to Cameron. Cameron coming out of his own half, gets around one. Oh, missed tackle there by Delay. Short again, and that's not a miss. Karoy and Murphy, I believe, put him away. Botcher, the ball's gone begging. And Smith is there to Smith with an All Black pass under the and Hughes is trying to get away, and Scanlon, the two hookers come together and try to get the better of each other. Smith shapes, looks to gives the short ball there to Leskew, and Leskew is held up there. Smith shapes this to Botcher, beats one, looks for the offload now, gives it to Botcher, Botcher's away, fullback to beat, and Tarotha can take him. Tarotha does, and it's picked up by Valley here. Unlucky, well played by the fullback. Scanlon, and they're not standing square at all. So that's going to get a penalty. Well, good sight there by the number 9 to make sure that they weren't standing square. Craig Matheson there throwing the ball in for everybody. Perfect work there by Craig Matheson. And Kempton is brought to the ground. Mitchell to Murphy, and Murphy is tackled. Nui, and looks like it was a reverse penalty, and it looks like what's the call there? I believe not playing the ball correctly for Murphy. That's unforgivable. Smith goes, listens to the coach on tap and go, and they're tired, and Hughes gets out of there, and he's broken away, but he can't get the ball. He does get the ball away to Smith again, backing up on the inside. Smith trying to make a move. Short ball again, the outside to Cameron. Cameron on the inside. Oh, it's knocked backwards, has it? It looks like it could have gone forwards and knock on, and he has called it Yash. What a knock. Oh my gosh. Some Harlem Globetrotter stuff right there. Throwing the ball around, making it look snazzy as they possibly can. And it was great play by Point Grey Thunder, picking up on the Warriors, looking a bit tired at the moment, but they've really got to dig deep to try and get this game back. 22 points to 10. They're down by 2 converted tries. They need 3 converted tries to try and win this game. And there's about 15 minutes left to go on my clock. Let's see what they can pull out of the hat here. And Valley to play the ball is given. And it's Delay, and he's taken by Smith. And Dranamassi, and he's taken there. And over the top by Turner and O'Flaherty. And Macamiga still trying to get away. Making the move. Nui. And he's brought to the ground by the Irishman. Number 19, O'Flaherty. And Kempton. And he's brought down by Botchar, and it's 5th tackle. They haven't really made much meters here. They're about 30 meters out from their own line. Let's see what the kick's like. Karoi, short, just gets over the halfway. And Cameron's there to meet it, and Cameron's away. Cameron making a move in the middle now. And he's hit by Karoi and Murphy. O'Flaherty gives him the outside to Hughes. Hughes to Smith. Smith to Leskew. Leskew short to Hitchborn. Hitchborn looks like he's getting away, and he's brought down by Newey. Well played, and he's knocked the ball on. Wow. Unlucky there by Hitchborn. It looked like it was on. It was about 4 on 3 out here on the left side, and it was unlucky that it was brought down. 22 points to 10 still. By my count, there's still probably about 13 minutes to go. They've got to really work here, Valley Warriors, to try and get back in this game. Like I said, 3 converted tries. And at the moment, there's a lot of hands on hips. Massey now takes a hit up and he's away. Archer. Massey is away again. Botchar and Delay really at each other now. And there's a penalty being given. And Botchar, the redhead start. No, it's called back, so they're... No, there was took a quick tap, but wasn't being allowed by Yash there. He's on the... Oh, Croy kicks the sideline but doesn't get there. Not good. They needed that breath, I think, Valley Warriors. And he's looking to skip around there. Nice little run, and they try to take him out, but they can't do it. Smith. Short to Bay. Jack Bay. Hughes gives it to Retain, and Retain gets away with it. Plays the ball now, Hughes. Gives it to Smith. Smith on the inside to Cameron. Cameron straight through the middle. Can Troller? No, Troller can't hold him. Wow, straight through the middle. And it looks like Point Grey Thunder have taken another point here, another try. And it's 26 points to 10 with a kick to come for Point Grey Thunder. And Sam Hughes with the kick there that brings the points now. 28 points to 10. 3 converted tries ahead of Valley Warriors. And they've got to really lift for the, I would guess there's probably about 9 minutes left to play. And they've really got to lift to try and get in this game for a grand final spot. Let's see if they can. And Corey Turner with the restart. Jared Nui with the restart. And nice little hit up there by UBC number. I can't see that number from there, but they're all over it. Looks like Carson, but it looks like Frost has just knocked it on. Wow, what an interesting turn of events. The touch judge has come in to give it a report. What has he got to say? Whether things get changed or not. Scrum, and it's Valley ball. Here's a chance now. Valley trying to get a go on. Looks like Special Jeff will pack down. The UBC Point Grey Thunder will pack down for this scrum. Murphy out of the scrum with a big hit up and a great tackle by Hitchborn. Delay. And he's given another one where he hasn't used his feet. And wow, it's a bad penalty. I remember last year the grand final between the Dragons and the Cougars. Blake Mahovich had the same thing and gave away a lot of penalties. But there's a Smith is away. Smith is away now. And Nui's trying to hold on. And it's knocked on by Hughes. And Longman will try and get away of it. And Longman dodges too. Oh, and it's knocked back again by the... And it looks like they're going to take it back to the first. No, it looks like it's going to be Jared Nui's players down. And he's could have done a big injury here. And looks like Jerry Nui's down. Something, he's clutching at a rib there, is it? Or as they make a substitution, Point Grey Thunder with Nick Frost coming off. Well-deserved rest. And it looks like it's going to be a scrum down Valley to play the ball, to get the feed. Well, I would say there's probably about 5 minutes left in this game, and Valley Warriors need to really put on the turbo to try and get the win, but just can't see it at the moment. There's no urgency by the Warriors. They've really got to try and pick up this tempo if they want to try and score. Karoy, short, gives it to Delay, and he's tackled and picked up and driven by, looks like Hayes maybe. And Dranamasi is held up by Rutain and by Turner, and he plays the ball, and not standing square again by the Marcus. Oh, and looks like something's been thrown again there, but there's a massive dive by somebody. I'm not sure.
Jeans, man. We're only shorts right now.
And Karoy looks like he's going to kick it off.
Shorts. Special Jeff comes up.
And Mac Elmigo goes up with a delay. He's got the head bandage now, so must have copped a bit of a cut there to the head of some sort. And Law, who's been very good most game with some really nice hit-ups, has taken this one for a go. Scanlon to Murphy. Murphy now tries to get around the outside of the boat, but he's taken over the top by Hitchborn. And Murphy, here's the chance for Valley. Can they get a try? Hazelman. And he's taken down now. They're about 5 metres out. Scanlon goes blindside. Short little kick in behind, but no one's chasing. And hit out by Turner. And it'll be a drop out here by the Point Grey Thunder. Just no urgency there. Just trying to... No, Scanlon had a right idea, but he just had no one on the same page, looking to try and get in there under the posts and put a try down. A little frustrating out there for Valley, but there's a return play, so we might have might see something here with the dropout. The wind's in Point Grey Thunder's favour, as it's a deep one, goes about 40, left over by Mitchell, but then Tirola takes it up. And he tries to get around and skips around the two, but Rutain there brings him down with a nice tackle. Delay dances, tries to get on the inside, does. Tackled by Hitchborn. Great battle between those two so far. Dranamasi. Tackled over the top by the Captain Hughes and young man Bay. Mitchell, dummies, goes in. Looking for a head up, and then he can't get away. Karoy looks to short on the inside, but doesn't give it. Then Karoy gives it back and picked up by Ooh, he's away now. Not really sure who it is, but he's got the speed. Wow, he's got some wheels. He is away. No one is even close to him. Look at that. What a beautiful run by that UBC player. By the number 10, Killick Saxa. What wheels has the number 10 Killick Saxa got? Wow. He just took that ball and took that loose effort and took off. And it was a great, great wheels. And that brings the scores 32 points to 10 with a kick to come. And Hughes sends it over. And that makes it 34 points to 10. And we're looking to see how much time is left to go. And it looks like there's still a bit there. 34 points to 10. Point Grey Thunder look like they're going to be heading into a grand final for their first ever minor premiership grand final. We're going to kick off now, Tarotha. Oh, Tarotha picks it up. What a nice little chip through. Tarotha trying to beat the two. Broken play. What can he do? Oh, it's a nice tackle right around the top there. Delay comes out of the dummy half. What can they do? The Valley Warriors. 34 points to 10. Kempton. I haven't seen that sort of chip and chase since Mark Desolates back in the 90s. Back there, Scanlon. Scanlon looking.
He's got these shorts are from Australia. Straight from Australia. All Australians. You can tell.
Murphy holds it there over the top. They got numbers down the short side. They choose to go that way. Mitchell looks for the offload, gets it. Karoy shapes again, but doesn't give it. And Kempton looking at the try line. Does he get there? I think he does. Well played. Mark Kempton, 2 tries in a row, twice in 2 games. Mark Kempton just scores again. The man who never retires, but retires every season. Number 16, Mark Kempton for the Valley Warriors, brings their score now to 34 points to 14 with a kick to come by Valley Warriors. And I believe that's the game. They're hugging like it is. He's going to take the kick though.
It's going to be like us in the States soon enough. We'll have tons of water. So invest in water though.
What a game so far has been this second semi-final between the Point Grey Thunder and the Valley Warriors as Luke Tarotha sets up for the kick to make it a 34 points to hopefully 16 if he can get this over. Let's see if he does. And the final score missed by Roger Croy. So the 34 points to 14. Point Grey Thunder into the grand final next week, the Saturday 27th of July. Point Grey Thunder versus the Coastal Cougars. But right now, that's the game. 34 points to 14. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week for the grand final. Down here with number 7, Jared Newey. Tough loss today, mate.
Yeah, just didn't work out for us. I thought we had it in the first half there, but then, just young and fit, and they just ran away with it.
Made some nice runs. Big when you went back to fullback. Nick Frost made a big break, made a hard tackle to get that guy.
Yeah, I just seen him coming at me, and I just thought, here we go. So, just went low and just didn't come off, but oh well. Next time, eh?
Mate, hoping to get together, get the boys back and rebuild for next season, 2020?
Yeah, we should have a few more new players come in, and we are losing a few players, so next season hopefully it can be a little bit better.
Well, absolutely. Let's hope you have a great season 2020, and thanks very much for entertaining the masses this season.
Thank you, Joshy boy.
Cheers, mate. I'm down here with number 2, JJ Colton. JJ, great win for you guys today.
Yeah, it was sweet, super good. Good work from both teams. It was good fun out there.
Some nice runs down the sideline, mate. Did you score a try? Or was it?
Sadly not. Not today. But, maybe next week.
Looking forward to the massive match, the grand final against the Coastal Cougars, mate. How do you think you guys are going to go?
Hopefully, well, we played in game week 1. I know they're missing a few guys in the first game week, but it doesn't mean anything for us. We're just going to go there, play our simple game, and hopefully come up with a win.
Absolutely. Well, I wish you the best of luck in next week, and
Thank you
great
very much.
questions, great win.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.